What's up, guys? It is Carly here bringing you day number 6 of my 31 Days of Horror 2025, and we are moving right along here, still in the 1950s, but the final year of the 50s, and that is 1959, of course. We have The Killer Shrews, which is also on this Croczilla pack here. Killer Shrews, 1959. I believe the same director did this movie and The Giant Gila Monster, which I have not watched yet, but of course, and I think that might be the same year actually, so I'll probably be watching that one next. But anyway, The Killer Shrews is essentially about, there is this island, and these guys happen upon the island. I believe they have some sort of shipment that they're bringing to the island, and there's this scientist on the island, and he has been experimenting with shrews because he's trying to, I guess, make it so humans can, like, shrink down, but he does the complete opposite and makes a mistake, and the shrews end up becoming humongous, and of course they start to kill, hence Killer Shrews. So meanwhile there's a hurricane going on, so these people are mainly in this like compound thing that the scientist has to stay safe, and then of course they realize these shrews are now running amok, and they have to devise a plan to get out of there because they've come to find they are dangerous killer shrews, and yeah, they need to escape and try not to get killed by them. So, yeah, this movie, I actually watched it off of Tubi at first. I don't know why I even chose to do that. It was a dumb idea, but I watched the Mystery Science Theater 3000 take on the film, and again, yeah, I don't know why I always try to give Mystery Science Theater a chance. I've tried to watch again and again different episodes with movies, just thinking like, hey, this might make it more entertaining with a commentary and stuff, and I just don't find it funny, like, at all. I think it's really stupid, and also it just kind of distracted me from the actual movie, and again, that's my bad, you know. I think you should probably watch the film that they are talking shit on that show before you watch them talk shit on it, but that is besides the point. I watched that, and then I felt like I didn't really get enough out of the film itself, so then I watched the movie again, and I once again, I did not put the DVD in. I was just lazy, and they had the movie on Tubi, and oddly enough, it was in color. I believe it's black and white on the DVD, so that's not the one I watched, but I watched like a colorized version, and I feel like that was almost more off-putting, and it was a movie that looked better in black and white. The Mystery Science Theater version was black and white, and then the one I watched that was like colorized, you could tell it was like, it was very, I believe this is like an independently made sci-fi film. It's only like an hour and 9 minutes, or some, maybe even less than that. But anyway, 74 minutes. Yeah, it looked really cheap. But honestly, both ways, it looks really, just the film work isn't that great. Like, it's very, very dark in the black and white. There's some scenes that are outdoors, and it's really hard to see. It just looks like way too black, especially, you know, it being in the black and white. And then the colorized version, you know, that also did not look great. It just looked very, cheap. I don't know what else to say. Like, it's just really bad quality. But the movie itself, I kind of got a glimpse of what the shrews looked like just by Googling the film, and I was like, oh, this will probably be pretty fun and funny and stuff like that, and the look of them is indeed funny because they are, I believe, just dogs that they put, like, a mask or cover on or whatever and have them running around, so, and it's quite obvious, but their faces, you know, they're both funny and kind of creepy looking. There's some close-up shots of them that look definitely dated, but it's also kind of intimidating, you know, like when they're like up near not a peephole, but just like a split in the wood or something, and you see their eyeballs peering in and their teeth. It's definitely a little jarring. You know, the film itself, I just kind of felt it didn't have much to it. like I said, they are in like this bunker compound type thing because of the hurricane throughout a lot of the movie, and it just looks very bland. You know, the walls are just vacant, and it's just not a really good, it's not a good looking movie. Like, it's not a pretty film to look at or anything like that, so that kind of takes me out of it. The acting is fine. Some of it is a little better than others. Like the girl in it isn't too great, but you know, the guys do okay. And again, like, I just feel like there's a lot of downtime in this movie, even though it is pretty short. It's too simple for me. I could see, I would have liked it more if I would have seen the Shrews a little bit more, and that's kind of a running theme with these movies. And I know that's just like a thing, that was just the thing back then. Like, there was a lot of dialogue heavy films, that they put more of that into it, as opposed to, like, I guess action-y scenes, if you want to call it that. But yeah, this one, I just, you know, I watched it twice and I just could not get too overly into it. And also I lied once again, it's 68 minutes. I keep looking at the wrong, all the movies on here are pretty short, and I keep looking at the wrong runtime. So it's only 68 minutes. It's not that long, so it is kind of in and out, but at the same time, it feels slow still, and that's never a good thing. So I don't know, I had given it a 4 when I watched the Mystery Science Theater, and then when I tried to watch it by itself, hoping to like it more, I ended up liking it less and being just really bored by it. So I'm actually gonna give it a 3 out of 10. Like, I really did not care for it too much at all, and that sucks because I was actually looking forward to watching this one, and I thought it seemed interesting and like it would be a fun little just sci-fi 50s movie, something that I am not well versed in and I've been wanting to watch more of, just because I know there are some fun ones out there. But yeah, this one did not do it. So yeah, thank you guys for joining me here for day number 6. Like I said, I'll probably be watching the Giant Gila Monster next. We'll see if that is any better. And yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow for day number 7.